In the midst of this green and pleasant land, of sleepy hamlets and quiet rivers, peace has reigned for 1,000 years. For this is the country of Shakespeare, of Keats, and of Sir Norman Fowler. This is England. And here too in England it is May Day, a day which is still celebrated in the English village as it has been for 1,000 years. Here, beneath the spreading chestnut trees, stout yeomen in customary dress greet the coming of the spring with folk dances of great charm and antiquity. In this village, the time-honoured maypole customs survive, as the famous Morris dancers weave their patterns around their May Queen to the sound of fiddle and flute. But why is May Day celebrated in this way?
The whole point about May Day is... I'm sorry, I've forgotten what I was going to say.
The whole point about May Day is... Oh, yes, the whole point about May Day is the symbolic reaffirmation of life represented in this country by a rich variety of folk customs. In the ancient town of Lowestoft, they still celebrate May Day with the traditional fish-slapping dance. In Beccles in Suffolk, May Day is marked by the traditional gavotte of the Long John Silvers, reliving the days when pirates ruled the seas. And in Hereford, nothing happens at all. In Bolton, Lancashire, May Day means the annual return of the overdue library book, a much-loved ceremony that somehow captures the spirit of all that is most colourful, exciting and indeed exotic in the north of England. While in the city and county of Bristol, it's Nun-Boiling Week. And people in North Somerset join the people of Hereford in just hanging around for a bit. In the industrial conurbation of Batley, the Townswomen's Guild celebrates the 1st of May in a very special way with their reinterpretation of the renewal of all forms of life in the miracle called spring. While people in Leighton Buzzard join the people from Hereford and North Somerset in doing bugger all. But what about Sweden? The City of London also reflects the spirit of joy through rebirth at its world-famous stock exchange, where May Day is honoured by the spring dance of the futures brokers. This charming variation on the traditional merchant banker's hornpipe expresses the deepest yearning of all financiers for more and more money. This strangely touching dance offers up, in a surprising climax, a fervent prayer that one day each financier shall find some meaning in his life outside this round of eternal acquisition, and that this meaning shall bring him liberation from the whole grisly process. Elsewhere in the city, the casual visitor may be lucky enough to glimpse the traditional Maytime plummet of the bankrupt company chairman. Sport, of course, has its place at May Day, but whereas scoring was once largely a heterosexual process, in recent years the celebrations have developed into dances that have little to do with fertility and procreation. Oh, dear. Meanwhile, at the Albert Hall in London, people from all over the Commonwealth gather to watch a display of all-in cricket. And so, as the spirit of May Day spreads over the length and breadth of Britain, people gather to send greetings. Leicestershire gynecologists gather to send greetings to gynecologists everywhere. In Dumbarton, Scottish beekeepers gather to send greetings to beekeepers everywhere, except in Spain. And in Stafford, ambulance men send greetings to ambulance men everywhere. And people in Leighton Buzzard join the people who are standing around in North Somerset and in parts of Rutland, who have got together with the people from Hereford in order to send greetings to people in all parts of the world everywhere who are doing very little on the whole. This, then, is May Day in our land.